Today, Xi Jinping officially started his third term as the president of China after nearly 3,000 delegates voted yes during the Congress in Beijing this week. Wait a minute, wasn't the Congress held last year? Why are they doing it again?
The Congress held last year was the National Congress of the Chinese Communist Party. The purpose of that meeting was to choose the top leadership of the political party, whereas now it is the National People's Congress, often seen as China's parliament, and the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference. These two meetings are also known as the two sessions in China. The NPC is the country's highest authority and the legislative body according to China's constitution. It has the power to decide on important matters, such as approving the National Development Plan, approving the budget, and to appoint or dismiss personnel. The CPPCC, on the other hand, is a consultative and advisory body. People attending that Congress are called CPPCC members. These members include representatives of ethnic minorities and people from parties other than the Communist Party.
Yes, other parties do exist in China, but unlike democratic countries like Australia, these parties do not have much influence on the policies set by the CCP, and they are unlikely to come to power.
You may wonder, isn't the Communist Party the most powerful and leading everything in China? So which one is more powerful, the NPC or the CCP Congress? Let's consider China as a company. What the CCP Congress does is, it decides who gets to be the board of directors and the chairman, while the NPC decides the CEO and the managers of each department of that company. However, in China, the list of people has already been decided by the board in advance. So the company just needs to hold another meeting to formally approve it and notify the whole company about the result. If we translate this into Chinese political jargons, the chairman of the board equals the general secretary of the CCP, and the CEO is the president of China. And in this case, the chairman Xi Jinping is the CEO too.
Many decisions were actually finalized during the CCP Congress. That's why many analysts think China's NPC is a rubber stamp institution who cannot make any substantive decisions. However, each year's NPC still attracts attention of the whole country and the world, and this year's event is even more crucial because there are several highlights in this year's session.
The first is Xi Jinping. This is the first NPC since Xi was successfully re-elected as General Secretary of the CCP last year, and now it has been officially announced that Xi will continue to be the President of China and the Chairman of the National Military Commission. This follows the constitutional changes made in 2018. Theoretically, with the removal of the term limit for the presidency, Mr. Xi will be able to stay in power for life. That's why people say Mr. Xi is the most powerful leader in China's modern history, on par with Chairman Mao Zedong, the founder of the country. The second item on the agenda is to renew teams that leading some key departments of the Chinese government. Among them, a new premier will be appointed in place of Mr. Li Keqiang, the outgoing premier of the State Council. A few days ago, Li Keqiang delivered his last government work report to the NPC as a premier, and he is expected to retire after the two sessions.
So who will succeed Li Keqiang? Most likely another Mr. Li. Li Qiang, who is currently ranked second in the Chinese Communist Party leadership, will take over the State Council, China's top executive body.
Before becoming a member of the Standing Committee of the Politburo, the 63-year-old served as the secretary of the city of Shanghai, China's largest city with 26 million people, and oversaw the city's 2-month lockdown during the COVID outbreak last year. He has also served as the secretary of Jiangsu and Zhejiang, two of China's most economically developed provinces. In addition to the president and China's premier of the State Council, more announcements about the personnel of China's top leadership will be made during the two sessions. Policies made by this selected group of people will affect the livelihood of Chinese people.
On top of the personnel announcements, a bunch of new policies, including welfare, economic, foreign and defense policies, will be made during these sessions, which will likely have a profound impact on the future of China, the region, and the world.